There is one thing that you need to do, no matter what changes you want to make in your life. There's one thing that ties everything together that absolutely has to happen in order for you to make changes in your life. And today, that is what we're going to be talking about. Now, I'm April Jett, the bondage breaker, your soul transformation facilitator. Now, this one thing is you. No matter what it is, no matter what it is that you're trying to change, no matter what you want to see differently in your life, the change has to first happen in you. And the purpose of this video is to get you to see. Source wants us to understand that focusing on our outward manifestations, our physical manifestations, focusing on situations, focusing on people, focusing on circumstances, and trying to change those things in order for us to feel good is not where it's at. That's not how you actually make lasting change. The truth is, you take yourself with you everywhere you go. So if you're unhappy in this house, in this neighborhood, you have all these reasons why you're so unhappy in this house, in this neighborhood, because of these neighbors and how this and this that go. But if you're a miserable person anyway, then it doesn't matter where you move, right? If you want to see changes in your relationships, for example, you can't be banging the man over the head to try to make him change, chasing him down to try to make him do what he said he was going to do, to try to keep tabs on him to make sure that he did what he said he was going to do, that he where he said he was going to be. You know, getting in arguments all the time, trying to prove why you're worth more, trying to prove why things should be different, right? It's like we spend time trying to change the person or the circumstance, when if we was to turn our focus and our energy inward and we do healing, we look at ourselves and ask ourselves, why am I so unhappy? And why is it in this instance with the man, why is it that I cannot seem to leave him? Why can't I just be single? Why can't I just be with a man that treats me right? You have to ask yourself those questions, not ask why all these men effed up. No, because you're putting your focus on the place where you have no control. You're putting your focus in the area where you have no power. Your power and your control is only in yourself. It's only in your actions. It's only in your thoughts, right? That is where your power is. So anytime that you are taking your focus and you're directing that focus onto something outside of you and expecting that you're going to make changes in that thing outside of you in order to bring peace, happiness, fulfillment inside of you, then you are giving your power away, because your power is your focus. And you need to take that power and turn it inward, bring it back, call it back. And that means you have to call yourself out on why it is that you are unhappy in a particular situation, and why it is that you are continuously allowing yourself to be in a situation that makes you unhappy. And when you start to do the work on yourself by first asking those types of questions and then being honest with yourself with the answers, then you'll start to get to the root of what it is in you that needs to change first. So what you'll see in that instance is, okay, I have self-worth issues. Okay, well, all I've ever seen was relationships that look like this and look like that. And I am the one that's allowing this type of physical or mental or emotional abuse to continue in my life. I have issues with setting boundaries because I'm afraid that people will leave me if I set boundaries. So I have to bend and fold in order to be loved, in order to be liked. And so once you start doing your inner work and you get to answers like that, then now you know, oh, so now I have to start working on that part of me. I have to start building myself up. I have to start changing the way that I tell that story to myself. I have to start working on my perception of myself. And as you shift that, as you do the healing in your soul on that, instead of trying to beat the man over the head to be something that he isn't, you change yourself first. And when you change yourself, then you will no longer desire or feel resonant with a situation like what that man is bringing you. Now you'll have enough self-love, self-confidence, self-assurance. You'll have enough of all of that in order for you to say, you know what? I don't even want this no more. I'm leaving. It's difficult, but being here is difficult too. So I'm using the example of a relationship because I was that girl too. I'm using an example of a relationship, but the truth is that is the case no matter what the situation is that you want to change, right? It's something about you that needs to change first. It's something about the way you're seeing it, the way you're dealing with it, the way you're perceiving it, what you're seeing it. It's something about that with you first. And once you start to work on yourself, then the things that you don't like that's outside of you, you will build up in yourself the things that need to change in order for you to become the person that now attracts to you the types of situations and circumstances that do feel good. But if you are expecting circumstances to make you feel good without you doing the work on yourself, then you are never, ever, ever going to get there. Getting there means that I work on me to create such stability in myself, such confidence in myself, such trust in myself, such love in myself, that it doesn't matter what goes on outside of me, that I feel confident to be able to make decisions for myself. I feel confident to be able to stand up for myself, right? I'm strong enough to handle whatever comes my way. So now you're able to set boundaries because you're not afraid of people leaving you. Now you're able to clearly state what it is that you want because you have done your own soul searching to find out for yourself what you want and what you desire out of life. So now you're not just settling for anything that comes, right? So the purpose and the point is just to get you to start to shift your perception about how to make the changes in your life. This video is called, what did I call it? What to change in order to change. And in order to change, you have to change yourself first. You have to change the way you see yourself and the way you see your life. And it's once you change the way you see the situation, that is when real change actually occurs. That's when the change happens. It happens in you first. So anyway, I love you guys. Let me know if you want to know more about how your focus is your superpower, because I got some more of that. And I will talk to you soon. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Share the video if you think it will be helpful for someone that you know that need to change the way that they seeing their situation. Let them know what's up, because I know you know a girl that need to go ahead and get up out that situation she in. I know you know her. So go ahead, send her this video. That way she won't be mad at you. Be like, girl, I ran across this. You know, I just think she is so right. Listen. Anyway, I love you guys. Talk to you soon.